Hello guys, so basically today we are gonna debunk Saitama. Like Visual Divine made a scale with the new Terra 3 Saitama, which is pretty ratty. Like it is the most rattiest shit ever, and I will cover all the things up, all of that. Yeah, what's up? That this is my voice. Yeah, I know it's squeaky as hell, but I'm gonna debunk it. It's literally hyperbolic and all this shit. Like, yeah.
Haru in this new cosmic state is stated to now see everything as the structure of the entire universe is in his hands, and the mysteries of heaven and earth were opened up to his eyes.
This most likely gets to somewhere no, this doesn't get. So this is an argument about how Yarrow has omniscience, and I guess that is correct. Like he has governed knowledge on the universe and heavens. So yeah, that is omniscience.
Haru immediately attacks Saitama with a supernova punch, but unlike his manga counterpart that was able to use a small gamma ray burst, this punch when focused on a single point explodes every cell in its target's body, and when this light fully stretches out, it turns into a Laniakea supercluster, with this being a galaxy supercluster that is home to the Milky Way and approximately 100,000 other nearby galaxies. I guess that's why its other name is a...
It talks about how Garo punched Saitama so hard it literally blowed off a supernova that destroyed millions of galaxies. So yeah, this could scale to anywhere from multi-galaxy to anti-principle level. Yeah.
punches Garo back as the attack was nothing but a flashlight in his eyes, and it was revealed that the number one hero Blast was able to erase the destructive force of his punch as if it never existed, as that punch that distorted the very fabric of the universe itself.
So it talks about how the fabric of universe literally got resetted. So that is rewriting 3D universe. So yeah, I guess nothing special since it's not transcending.
Taking a step back is revealed that the universe itself is far bigger than we could ever imagine, as they say their common concept of infinity struggles to fully comprehend the depths of the universe, and even models of the Von Neumann universe only cover a small fraction of its size. The Von Neumann universe models the idea that the universe is built on sets and structured using operations such as power sets, a specific hierarchical structure encompassing everything under its umbrella. But let's make it a little easier for you to understand. Let's even start with an empty shelf and progressively add the legend books. Each new stage includes all possible ways to organize the legend books from the previous stage. Eventually, we'll have a comprehensive library that represents the Von Neumann universe, where each book or collection corresponds to a set built from earlier sets. The Von Neumann universe is constructed layer by layer, with each layer containing all subsets of the previous one, ultimately leading to a hierarchical universe of sets. And this is only a fraction of the terra universe, and it mentions concepts like absolute infinity and inaccessible cardinals, and all of this gets lost in the vastness of the universe, and the entirety of the universe is closed into Garo's fist in one cosmic cataclysm strike. However, all of this power is stopped in its tracks by Saitama's hand, telling Garo that he needs to fight somewhere else, and with that, the entire universe shatters, and Garo wakes up in a white void. Regardless of its the entire multiverse before his eyes, Garo realizes that Saitama knocked him both out of the entire universe itself, and if all this fight was crazy so far, you have no idea. Garo punches Saitama in the head and blows an entire chunk off, saying that he's overestimated him, but the Saitama's fist is lodged in his stomach, sending him flying back. Garo regenerates, stating that it's impossible that he's still alive, as he erased all the concepts of time and space from his surroundings, but that's when Saitama simply peels off the erased concepts from his head, and he's back to normal.
In the next sequence, it talks about how Von Neumann is canonically into the verse. The Von Neumann is basically a hierarchy level that transcends each other. It is inaccessible. It contains inaccessible cardinals. This should vary on what inaccessible cardinals, but I guess a left 0, a left 1, a left 2, all those kinds of inaccessible cardinals, which falls under hyperversal level, So Von Neumann, this shit falls under hyperversal since yeah. But this is where it gets very, very interesting, because if you look at the context, you will realize very clearly that after this the scan gets contradictory, because it literally mentions that Gero erased the universe, and the universe that his original stated was including space and time. So you cannot say that Von Neumann is in the universe, but in the same time you use Von Neumann included in space and time. First of all, space and time is 4D, so that is contradictory, because Von Neumann is anywhere from infinite. No. I don't know how much dimensional limitations he has, but he has dimensional limitations. But space and time is 4D, so it's contradictory, because it literally says he deleted the universe, which includes space and time. So it's contradictory to the back statement he made. So yeah, 4D universe, and Garo erasing the concept of it makes him 5D. outside of his fucking universe.
Universe Saitama's body into a two-dimensional form, then one, and finally 0 dimensions. The entire universe is cut into endless lines based on their own number, with each line being straight in sequence to the point where each line is as big as the universe itself, with each line being composed of an infinite amount of points, with the distance between each point being inaccessible to the last, and all of them together form a single line, with each line stacking on top of itself in a hierarchy.
This is the most literally retarded shit ever I've literally witnessed to listen to. First of all, yeah, the universe splits himself into infinite lines. Each line is as big as the initial universe, which is contradictory to the statement that the von Neumann universe is. So basically, that would basically mean that so the universe, we clarified that it's 4D. That means infinite 4D or inaccessible 4D, because everything is inaccessible bigger than the last. It works with spatial notions, so all of this is bound to dimensionality at the little extent. Anyways, basically infinite, like inaccessible 4D, because every line is inaccessible to the other one and they stack upon each other, but it didn't mention it transcends, so inaccessible 4D and Saitama getting like dragged into 2 dimensions and then 1 dimension and then 0 dimensions, uh, is like leveling to minus. Then he backs off to 3 dimensional to kill Garou with his physical form, and basically, yeah. So, yeah, 5D.
Overall, Terra 3 Saitama would scale to high outer with irrelevant speed.
Yeah, nowhere near like that. Nowhere near that. Even with rats in chaos subterranean system, it gets to high hyper, transcending inaccessible cardinals and von Neumann universe with inaccessible lines doesn't mean it literally like gets anywhere. And it's also bounded to the like notions of infinity, And yeah, in my opinion, and it's not an opinion, it's a fact, and I debunked this shit. Saitama would scale 5D, baseline 5D. That is an accurate scaling of Saitama Terra 3. So yeah, that would be kind of the scaling that Saitama Terra 3 would get. And again, transcending inaccessible cardinals and von Neumann universe doesn't mean automatically being above dimensionality. It's like just transcending mathematics notions to some extent. So even with rat, it doesn't get beyond dimensionality. Nowhere near close. So yeah. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this debunk. It's my first debunk, by the way. And see you anytime soon.